Expect the unexpected. For more than a decade, CBS lead NFL reporter Tracy Wolfson has taken us inside the athletes' emotion in their greatest moments of triumph. In this latest installment of Beyond the Booth, Wolfson talks prep, performance, and the weight of responsibility. Tracy Wolfson, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
I know, busy day, but the season is here. It's been a decade plus leading our sidelines now. Talk to me about the excitement of late August.
Yeah, I always get excited coming to these NFL meetings to kick off our season. You know it's right around the corner. I still want to have a few more weeks of summer to go, but it will entail a lot of kind of studying and research to get ready, but I love that side of it. And then, of course, week one's going to be here before we know it.
The preparation is one thing, but in your role, there's so much unprepared for, and the moments are indelible. The kick six, the Super Bowl, the madness of March, all these things that you've put words to. How do you prepare yourself for that unknown?
Yeah, I mean, I think you prepare yourself going in, but that's what I love about live television. You just go to the game and you react. I'm the eyes and the ears on the field. You kind of are that investigative reporter down there. You find what you can get and bring it to the fans, and then you react in those moments. And I absolutely love that, and especially getting the emotion of the players and the coaches after games like that.
Well, week one will have plenty, I'm sure, to react to within that game. A big one in the NFC North, Packers and Lions. Do you prefer a September assignment in Green Bay rather than a December one?
Yes, I do. Please give me just the summer, fall games in Lambeau. No, I mean, an iconic stadium, certainly on the bucket list for everyone, and I love going to Lambeau. And you're right, we have an NFC North battle between two teams that could potentially make it to a Super Bowl. And I think it's going to come down to health for these two teams. Right now, both of them actually in this preseason are dealing with a bunch of injuries. Hopefully they shore that up by week one, and I think we're going to see an incredible matchup to kick off this season.
It'll be interesting how much change in scheme we see out of the Lions, but the man leading the charge there, and Dan Campbell, will certainly keep the temperature high, and hopefully the temperature is high for you as well.
Yes, and you get Aiden Hutchinson back, which is a huge key for that defense.
He was on that Defensive Player of the Year trajectory a year ago, and all we're hearing out of camp is that he's headed back that direction. Yeah, we'll see. The interviews that you do, they often illuminate things that even surprise the subjects sometimes. When you're talking to these players and these coaches after games, how do you draw that out of them? These are people that are trained to the comma to give you not much, but you get so much from them. What is that process for you?
I think the process is, we talked a lot about research and really spending time with them. We get a chance to meet with them before each game, but it's also the relationships you build. You talk about it. I've been working in, the NFL right now for 11 seasons, and you form these relationships, and so they learn to trust you and maybe give you a little bit more. And I absolutely love it at the end of a game when Josh Allen's looking for me because he knows that I'm going to be doing that interview, and I think that says a lot, and that's how you get those really good responses.
Well, we're so lucky to have you leading the way once again. Before we call it here, I'm interested in how much you engage with legacy, for lack of a better word. I don't know if you're at that point, but you're a groundbreaker, you're an industry leader, as we've talked about here. What sort of responsibility do you feel when you pick up that mic flag on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it's all about paying it forward. You do feel a responsibility to kind of know that everyone's watching you, and certainly young reporters out there are watching you and hoping to one day be in their shoes. I did the same. Leslie Visser's a huge mentor of mine. She's really helped me kind of carve my path, gave me great advice, and I continue to do the same thing, working with young reporters and just setting a good example when I'm out on the field.
Well, sitting across from you here, I'll offer a personal thanks in what you have offered us. Do you have a couple quick ones here the social team might like? Just a rapid fire, couple words or less. Going to run you through a few. Favorite stadium to work in?
It's got to be Dallas. It's everything's bigger in Texas. It's see and be seen, and you walk in. I have my own green room there with a big star on it, so love heading to Dallas.
A good light always coming through the end zone, for better or for worse. Favorite player to interview?
Well, it's always been Peyton Manning. I know he's not playing anymore, but it's a memory of mine. Super Bowl 50, my first Super Bowl, his last game of his career, and he's always been so gracious. We know how much humor he has as well, and so I've always loved interviewing Peyton.
If I remember correctly, I just want to go hug my wife and kids. That was the sentiment.
And have a Budweiser.
And have a Budweiser. Very important there. Coach who gives the best bite?
It's got to be current coach. It's got to be Mike Tomlin. We talk about Tomlinisms, and that's what you get when you interview him. Before the game, during the game, after the game, that's what you're going to get.
My lead analyst, Bryant McFadden, brings plenty of Tomlinisms to our desk on each and every Sunday. One thing we don't know about Tony Romo.
Oh, well, he likes to sing pregame in the booth. He loves his music, and maybe he's tempered it a little bit so that he doesn't lose his voice, but he's got a great playlist.
Wow. One thing we don't know about Jim Nantz.
He loves his toast burnt.
I've heard that he carries around a picture, says something like this, just to make it simple. Exactly. One thing we don't know about Jim, we've nailed pregame ritual or superstition of your own.
I stand at the national anthem and I just kind of do a little prayer of my own and let it all soak in and be thankful for where I am.
Lead reporter of the NFL on CBS, Tracy Wolfson, thank you so much. We are one day closer with the countdown to kick rolling on to September 7th. Tracy Wolfson and company will be at Lambeau Field for Lions and Packers Week 1.